Since the beginning of time, teachers and students have been at war with the evil forces of bad education practices, inequity, corruption, lack of accommodations, bad policies. This has led to poor educational practices today. But when it seemed all hope was lost, heroes arose from the forces of good. They brought changes in teacher pedagogy, reforms in schools, a focus on social-emotional learning, restorative practices, creating meaningful relationships with students, incorporating captivating activities, and a better overall education experience. They became known as the Teaching Titans and their 5 core competencies. First, we have professionalism. Miss Colette can never be caught lacking. She is always ready to take on the day in her best fits and knows how to respect her students as well as her colleagues. Next up is growth mindset. Miss Molina's capacity for growth is constantly challenged, but nevertheless, she perseveres and strives to never stop learning. It's all about the process. Then there's cultural competency. Miss Juhi is so super. She understands that her students come from all different backgrounds and always strives to create an inclusive learning environment. She rocks! With civic engagement, Mr. Dom knows he has a duty to serve not only in his classroom, but outside of it as well. He sets a great example to his students and challenges them to get involved and make a difference. Super! And instructional best practices. Mr. John is the king of classroom management. From day one, he sets his classroom expectations and his students know how to contribute to a positive classroom environment. How mighty!
These teaching titans are some awesome teachers. This is my story about how they taught me how to unlock my true teaching power. I was your average teacher, and like many longtime teachers, burnout was getting to me. I was always tired, and I had no motivation to teach, learn, or grow. Until one day, I came across the Teaching Titans. Professionalism showed me the ways to keep a professional and respectful class environment. Growth mindset taught me how to give feedback in a positive and constructive manner. Cultural competency showed me how to have an inclusive curriculum so all my students are equally represented. Civic engagement taught me by example, with lessons that help me grow as a person and contribute to society. Instructional best practices made me question my old teaching habits by introducing me to new ideas to engage students and increase learning. After learning from the Teaching Titans, I knew it was time to put these strategies to practice. But before I did that, I had to defeat Dr. Burnout. I realized this was the moment I had been training for my whole life. And I was finally ready. The time had come. Dr. Burnout was about to get schooled. And just like that, with the help of the Teaching Titans, I was able to defeat Dr. Burnout and finally take control of my classroom.
Honestly, I wish I had sweatpants on right now.
If my classroom is out of control, I just give up. We only read books by Shakespeare.
Honestly, I didn't even register to vote.
I just put on a movie and hope for the best.
I just don't get paid enough for this.
Truth be told, I just can't wait to retire. Cash in my pension, move to Florida, kill an alligator.
Yeah.